because I wrote down the wrong order. Hey, it's Sean. Sean Jordan!
You guys all mad that it's not Lisa? I get it. I would be too. I apologize. My name is Sean Jordan. I lost my virginity when I was 13. Shouldn't be clapping at that. That's disgusting. It's super gross. And we're not going to talk about that too much because it's just disgusting. When you think about it, it's just gross. What we're going to talk about is the conversation I had with a friend of mine the day that I was going to lose my virginity. So I got out of middle school. Gross. I got out of middle school at 3 o'clock. And I was going to see this girl at 9 o'clock. Okay, and I was asking my friend CJ, who's 14. I'd seek the advice of my elders. I was like, CJ, I'm kind of nervous. Do you have any advice? And he goes, well, let me ask you a question. Are you going to put the condom on now? 6 hours before you're going to see this girl. Or are you going to put it on later? And we're 13. We're so stupid. So we just had that. We had probably like a 20-minute talk on the pros and cons of putting a condom on 6 hours before. Because in my mind, I was like, I should probably just throw it on now because I don't want to make it all weird later when we're making out. I'm not going to stop, be like, hold on, baby doll, I'm going to go throw a Jimmy hat on, and then I'll be right back. That's what I thought would have been weird. So just imagine, all right? Just imagine you're on a date. You're a straight gentleman, a curious lesbian, or a gay gentleman. Or a straight girl, curious lesbian, or gay gentleman. There we go. You're sitting with a guy and you're like, oh, this dude's kind of dope. I think I might let him hit it later, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the movie goes. You go to the movie, you're not even watching the movie. You're just looking at the guy like, yep, this dude's dope. Definitely gonna have sex with him tonight. Go home, start making out, petting a little bit, better take his pants off. Already got it. I know it's funny, but really think about it for a second. Really honestly think about what you would do. If I was in that situation, on a date with a guy, and I pulled his pants off, already got a condom on, I'd be like, dog, I need to know exactly when you put that on. Desperately need to know. That's psycho shit, dude. You went to a movie, you watched Frozen with a condom on? Sports. I played football in high school. I know what you think. Of course you did, dude. Body like that. You built like a brick shit. Played football for a couple reasons. One, to impress my dad, and the other was to make friends. And neither of those things happened because I was really bad. Really bad at football. I shouldn't have been playing, but I did. And I remember thinking, like, I want these kids to think I'm cool. How can I show all these kids on the high school football team how dope I am? I was racking my brain, and in high school I could do the splits, which is sick. I could do the splits. So I was in Taekwondo for 16 years, so I could do the splits 3 ways. People say you can't do the splits 3 ways. That's a bunch of bullpucky. You got left leg cheerleader, right leg cheerleader, Van Damme. 3 ways to do the splits. So I had this thought to myself. I really did. I go, you know what you should do? Is you should show up to high school football practice and show all the kids on the team that you can do the splits, not 1, not 2, but 3 ways. Obviously, they're going to think I'm cool after that, because we all know how nice the kids on the high school football team are, just in general. Just a real box of chocolates most of the time. But especially to the other boys who can do the splits. Look at that kid doing the splits. I want him at the triple kegger tonight. That's what they say. So I did this. I walked up to football practice, and I had on my entire football outfit, which in hindsight is another reason they hated me. It's a uniform, not an outfit. You can't call it an outfit. This doesn't work. What up, dog? What do you think of my football outfit? Yeah, dope, right? Cheeto from the Feedo. You know what time it is. My mom washed all the poop out of me. You guys freaked out a little bit. All right. Gridiron, dog. So I walked up, and the whole team, I didn't say like, hey, what's up, dudes? I'm going to do the splits real quick. I didn't give them any prep time. Because I really thought it was going to be a cool thing. So I walked up, coolest kid on the team, Eric Johnson. I go, hey, Johnson, what's up? Yuck! And I dropped. I didn't say anything. I just went straight to the left leg cheerleader splits. In front of 60 dickheads. I'm not saying if you played football that you're a dickhead. Not at all what I'm saying. What I am saying is if you went to Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota in 1996, you're on the Patriots D team, you were a dickhead. So I did the splits, but I didn't. So I forgot that I had cleats on and that we were on turf. I wasn't even thinking. I was like, this would be a smooth transition into the splits. But I went to do the splits and like jammed my foot real hard to the ground. Really, I just like, fucking shit, do it. So just picture a baby giraffe trying to stand up. It's hella shaky. It took me like a minute to get to the ground. You know how long that can be? A minute can be a very long time. And I finally got to the ground. So I got to the ground and I looked up, and imagine, I had shoulder pads. I had a helmet on. I had everything on. And I looked up, I was like, all right, I'll make a bunch of friends. And I was looking up like, yeah, cool, I'll have a ton of friends. Didn't get a lot of friends. You know what I got a lot of? I got a lot of nicknames. They weren't fun, cool nicknames either, like Heat Wave or Hang Time, or Overdrive, or like the Tripler. There's so many dope nicknames. Why not? I never had a cool nickname. Why not give me a cool nickname? Something that like fits what I just did. Like call me Showtime. That's a very Showtimey thing I just did. The splits, that'd be a dope nickname. I can handle that. Like, oh, Coach. Like a Showtime on the 50-yard line doing the splits with that dick that's way too big for his body. So big, that's crazy. I know high school kids were supposed to have dicks that big. That's nuts. Crazy kid. Looks funny though. So I had to quit football, obviously. I quit the next day, and I remember talking to my dad. I was like, Dad, check it out. I'm going to quit football. I did the splits in practice yesterday. I don't ever want to talk about it. Leave that one. He goes, well, I got to tell you, but I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't raise a quitter. Well, nobody else laughed when he said that. Hurt my feelings. So I looked down. I didn't want my dad thinking I was a coward, so I looked down and I looked back up. I go, you know what, Dad? You're right. You didn't raise a quitter. Mom raised a quitter. Thank you guys very much.